Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the stream. Welcome. Sorry about before, guys. I was having issues with the chat. Still couldn't fix it. Don't know what happened. I'm back, guys. For today, we're playing Fortnite Alan Wake Flashback with my favourite skin ever, Rick Grimes. He's the man among men, the alpha male, Rick Grimes. Now, if you don't know who Rick Grimes is, I should slap you in the face. He's the Walking Dead main character. Welcome to the stream, Cowboy. Welcome, Brookie. Welcome, Jericho. Hope you guys doing well. Now, I was having problems with my chat on my Twitch app on my iPhone. I just upgraded it. It said, oh, Twitch needs a new an update on your phone. So I updated it, and now I can't see anything. Like, I basically can't even see the chat. So I had to get my daughter's phone that she left home from school. I had to go into, she doesn't have the Twitch app. I just had to bloody log into the Twitch website and see what everyone's saying. So if I'm a bit delayed, I'm doing it differently today. So I do apologise. Okay. Now, guys, this is Alan Wake Flashback. It only goes for a short time, and then we'll be moving on to another stream later on. But if you want to play this game, it's made by Epic. You go down, and it's a community momentum. So it's not a community one, but they say it is, but it's made by Epic. Okay, let's you click that, it comes up to your main part. Now, if you've never played Alan Wake before, then I should slap you in the face again. Alan Wake's a great game back from the 360s, Xbox 360 days. They got a remaster for the PlayStation 5 and Xbox One. And it's the part 2 is also coming back as well. It's coming back in like 7 days. Part 2, Alan Wake. So if you've never played it, get onto it, guys. Let's dive on in with Rick Grimes. Jericho says he was having problems with his chat. Yeah, I was. But I still can't fix it. I have no idea. Don't do the update on the Twitch iPhone app. Don't do the update, guys, because if you do the update, you just completely, that whole chat part that you need to chat disappears. You can't see nothing. So they've done a bug, and it's just completely screwed everyone. Okay, so it's loading in, guys. I'll go quiet when the game's got some voiceover, so we can actually get to see a bit of the flashback. As I said, it only goes for a short period of time, so then we'll be moving on to another stream later on. And I thought I'd just throw this in before I start my main stream later today. This is my second stream for today. Thanks for you guys rejoining me. If you're joining me for the first time today, thank you. Once again, if you're watching me live right now on Twitch, I want to say hi, how you doing? Thank you. But if you're watching this back on my YouTube channel as a video replay, I appreciate you all. Guys, it's never necessary, it's never asked all. But hey, if you're crazy enough to like my videos, subscribe to my channel, or once again, even follow me, I want to say, take the time right now to say thank you. You mean the world to me, guys. Second, it's time to load in. Fortnite's been a bit slow lately. A bit slow. Okay, we're in. Okay. Good old Rick Grimes.
In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. And 13 years ago, I found myself in a horror story of my own making.
So we aim the flashlight at the text. I'm doing that. Not doing anything. There we go. Gonna aim it. Forgot to aim.
I used to live in New York City with my wife, Alice. I wrote crime novels starring a fictional detective named Alex Casey. It made me famous. But then I killed off Casey.
Okay, so examine Alan cutout. Let's explore the house. We've got to go in here. It's telling us where to go, but we'll just go in the house and we'll check it out. We're going to collect the flask. I got this vibe straight away of the pictures of Alan. I just thought of Jerry Seinfeld for some reason. I don't know why. I just thought of Jerry Seinfeld. Okay, we're going to go in here, but let's go and check out the rest of the house real quick. Can't open the doors. What's that in the wall there? I don't know what that is. Okay, that's all we can really investigate. House looks pretty cool. The Southern Stuff by Alan Wake, international bestseller. Okay, examine the bookshelf. Get my thing back off. The Fall of Casey, the things that I want. Alex Casey. I didn't get to read the rest of them, but... Okay, so we go back into the kitchen. The flashlight keeps turning itself on. It's auto flashlight. Remember, it's a reminder.
What, now you can't even talk to me? I need to write something different. Something new, but nothing works. I can't take it.
Alan, you've been working on this for over 2 years. You need a break. I heard about this peaceful little town. It'll be the perfect place to clear your head.
So Alice convinced me to visit Bright Falls, a small, quiet town in Washington. Just what I needed. First, we stopped at the local diner to get our cabin key from the landlord.
Okay, use the flashlight to continue. Let's just look around here real quick. I want to do a bit of investigating. Can't go any further. Let's just check out. Oh! That. Spirit demon. Oh, dark. Spooky. Now what's going on there? Shadow monster. Okay, so I don't think I can go any further. Looking around. Let's just let's go into the diner. What if I can kill these shadow monsters over here then? I don't think we can. There was a dark one just here. Jericho, it comes out in 7 days, I think, buddy. Alan Wake 2. Have you ever played the first one? We can jump. Can't slide. We can't run in this game. We'll go there in a second. There's my cutout. Staff only. Collect the flask. The thermos. Remember. It's a reminder to remember.
As soon as I stepped in the door, the waitress Rose recognized me. Said she was my biggest fan. Had all my books. After she made me promise her an autograph, I asked about the landlord. Rose said he must have gone to the restroom.
If you've never played the first one, Jericho, I'd suggest playing. Either you can buy it, you can get it on the 360 if you've got a 360 at home, or you get the remaster. The remaster is probably the best way to play the original, but you can get the remaster on the PlayStation 5, Xbox, and Switch. Probably suggest getting on the PlayStation or Xbox. Switch is a little bit laggy, I've heard. But either way, it's a great game to play. And Part 2's digitally only, so you can't get a physical version of the Part 2. And I'm pretty sure it's 7 days, buddy. 7 days, 6 days, 8 days from now, I'm not too sure. But it comes out soon. It's been a while. It's been a while since I never thought they'd actually remake Alan Wake.
I checked the back of the diner. It was dark, foreboding. The kind of place that made your skin itch. That's when Barbara Jagger appeared. An older woman in a vintage funeral gown, like something out of a 1960s horror novel. She said the landlord hadn't been able to make it, and handed me the cabin key. She insisted she'd come by later to check on us, and to meet Alice.
It's also available on Steam too. Jericho?
Alice and I drove through
Yeah.
the majestic landscape to our cabin. The little wooden house stood alone on a tiny island near the shore of Cauldron Lake, in the bowl of an impressive caldera.
The funny thing is when you play this game, the real game, it doesn't have this, see that green marker there? It doesn't have the green marker in Alan Wake. So normally you've got to be running from like light to light, and sometimes you just won't find a light and you'll be running in the forest or the jungle, what do you want to call the forest, and you just get lost. And these monsters are coming out, these ghost shadow monsters who come out and try to kill you. And you're just like, I'm lost, I can't find where I'm going. It's such a good game. It's very much story driven though. So I suggest, yeah, get it on your PlayStation. You won't be disappointed, buddy. You won't be disappointed. It's a really good game.
Wow.
Oh.
It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right.
Are you sure you read the directions right? It's nothing like in the brochure. It said near the lake, not on it.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
Just investigating in case I'm, missing any of those coffee flask thingies. Just in case, you never know. They're hidden around it. In the actual game itself too, you got to collect them and also manuscripts. Okay, so I went too far and the game's like, nah, you can't go that far. We're restarting you because you're an idiot. That's okay. I'm just trying to find hidden things. It's pretty cool that you can turn the torch on and off though. I like it. There's also an Alan Wake 2 skin pack coming for Fortnite as well, along with Michael Myers. I had to throw Michael Myers in there because who doesn't like Michael Myers? Have to get them both.
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Just a book? It's because he's a writer. Not his book, but other writers read other writers' books. Okay, so we can go upstairs. Let's investigate the house just in case. This whole room's empty. Can't open these doors though. No little flask around the corners here. Can't even go into that little section.
Surprise.
Alice, what is this?
I guess I have a small confession.
Look at the
to
size
make.
between the two
I
characters.
thought maybe you could write here. That a change of
Damn it,
scenery would
Alice,
get you
you-
past.
Everyone keeps...
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes
So now
in
you
helping
want to get me
artists.
committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Don't! Just don't! I don't want to hear it!
Okay. Okay, she's screaming. Gotta go downstairs. Don't worry, Rick Grimes is coming, Alice. The alpha male. Outside.
Oh no! When I came to, I was behind the wheel of a crash car on a forest road. I felt like I had woken up from one nightmare only to find myself in another. I remember diving in after Alice. So how was I here?
Okay, so episode 2 or 3. I'm on an angle. Come on, Rick. Look around. That's really throwing me. The angle is throwing me. I think I moved my head.
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I'd planned to use for the next novel I'd never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it.
Okay, pick up the manuscript. So in the actual game of Alan
Departure
Wake,
by Alan
you
Wake.
collect manuscripts. Okay, so we're going to collect one of 8. So I don't know if we're going to be able to find them all. When I played the game, I finished the game. I could never actually find all the manuscripts. I always missed 1 or 2. I never used a walkthrough though, so I should probably replay it and use a walkthrough. Okay, so it doesn't like me venturing off, does it? I love the atmosphere of this game. The story-driven game, and I love the atmosphere of it. It's really, really cool. Is that like a... Okay, I can jump. See if we can. You know, well, Rick Grimes can do anything, can't he?
The Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter. I found a page of writing, but it made no sense. A fragment of some demented horror story.
Okay, we got a boat. Oh, we've fallen. Where are we? There's the boat. Do we jump in the boat? We do. Oh, there's another one. The raining manuscripts.
At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery.
So in the actual game too, it's got voiceover. So for those who are wondering if you have to read anything, you can read, but you've got Alan Wake's beautiful voice reading it to you. Just gotta look around. I know this game doesn't like me venturing off too much. Like now, if you go too far, now I'm back on a boat. Okay, so I won't venture off too much, but I want to try to find the flasks, just in case. I'm pretty sure they'll be pretty open in this game.
I realized that the shadowy figure was the character from the page I just found, The Taken. A man taken over by a creature of supernatural darkness called the Dark Presence.
Okay. Jerka says, what do you own this game on? I have it on 360. I finished it on the 360. When it first came out, I played this game and I finished it on the 360. It was a great, great game back in the day. I also own it for the PlayStation 5 and I also own it for the Xbox Series X as well, the remaster. I've got like 3 copies. I don't own it for the Switch yet, but I wouldn't mind picking out for the Switch for the portability, but I'm just waiting for a sale on it. I think it's half price at the moment for the Switch version, but I want to get it like a lot more cheaper than that. Just because of the sheer fact I already own it 3 times, so it's probably... There's no rush. But yeah, I've got it for the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. It's a decent game. Like seriously, it's like one of those games that's been released and it's what's that word I'm looking for? It never got the hype. It's never been a real, like a game that everyone's playing. It's not a great game like everyone's a must-play game. It is a must-play game, but it's like a game that's like an underdog game. It's a hidden game, a hidden gem. Alan Wake's a hidden gem. Hey, Cowboy, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Cowboy says, can you all read me now? I can't see other people chatting either. I can see you now, Cowboy. Welcome, buddy. I thought if I stream a bit of Alan Wake, the writer and the Cowboy would show up. Oh, I didn't think I was going to make that jump. Oh, what's down there? It's just lights. Got a television in the middle of nowhere. Turn on the TV.
I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
Okay, Cowboy says, I've been chatting this whole time.
I would come to realize that
I haven't seen anything.
does something to works of art created here. It lifts the story from the page and gives it form, turns fiction into terrible truth. The manuscript was becoming real.
All good, Cowboy. This is the first time I'm seeing you, buddy, so welcome to the stream, though. Even though you said you've been here. I don't know which way to go. Like, let's... Okay, so we can go either way. I'm not too sure. There's a flask there. So I got to get to that section. But I'm a bit confused which way to go. Maybe I can go both ways. Oh, it looks like I can. Let's get this flask. Okay, 3 of 6. I guarantee I'll finish this little Fortnite venture of Alan Wake without collecting all the flask or manuscripts or somehow. I'll just miss one. Cowboy says, you know you can go both ways. I guessed that. As soon as I started opening the rocks up, I guessed you could. So we went that way. We got the flask, which is pretty good. There's another manuscript here. Let's pick it up.
I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. You're a patient in my clinic. Have been for a while now.
Cowboy says you totally missed it. Totally missed what? What did I miss now? I'm going back to do these rocks. It fully feels like he can't make these jumps, but good old Rick Grimes is an athlete. He can make anything. Look at that jump. Oh. Now we've got this kind of like logs here. We've got a rock. We can just make it appear. There we go. Just in case people are wondering why didn't you go both ways, well I did. Okay, we found a bed. Remember?
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell. What? No, you. I found myself stuck in Cauldron Lake Lodge, Dr. Hartman's clinic. He tried to convince me I was a patient of his, that I had imagined everything. I knew he was lying. Soon enough, his true colors would be revealed.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
The pages I'd been carrying with me were gone. I needed them back. They were the key to finding Alice, to understanding this mystery.
Shit. Scared the crap out of me. I didn't expect that. There's my trusty typewriter. Do I do my writing? Just checking out all this here just in case. Never know. Oh!
dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
I'm gonna head to his office, but I just want to check out. No use rushing the game, guys. It's only a shorty. It's pretty cool they've done this though. Like it's cool they've done this. Whoa, easy does it. As I said, for a game that's not a massive game, it's cool they've done this. Like I know Alan Wake 2 might be a massive successfully game and everyone's going to get on board, but I tell you what, if you don't play Alan Wake 1 before you play Alan Wake 2, you're missing out on a whole heap. A whole heap. Trust me, you really are. It's a hidden gem. I keep saying it, guys. It's like a hidden gem amongst gamers. Hidden gem. Oh, spooky. Oh. Cowboy says it's actually impressive for how they did a good job and recreate it.
The manuscript pages were on his desk, the ones I had found and more. I confronted him, furious. He admitted he had been lying and tried to cut a deal with me. He was still trying to manipulate me, to use my writing for his own ends and to make the dark presence stronger in doing so.
Okay, so once again, guys, the Cowboy says it's actually impressive how good a job they've done trying to recreate it. As I said, Cowboy, it's brilliant. It actually is brilliant. I actually think parts of it actually look better than the actual game itself. Like, just looking at this, I don't know if they've cleaned it up. The actual characters, like Alan himself and Alice, and the cutscenes look terrible. They look like the 360 cutscenes. But even in the remaster, if you played the remaster on the PlayStation 5, the actual game itself's been remastered, but the cutscenes are never remastered. They never upgraded their cutscenes really, really good. They still use the 360 cutscenes. It's kind of hard for them. Well, not hard. They were lazy on remastering the cutscenes. But the actual game, I think Epic's even done a better job than Remedy has in the actual presentation of the actual game itself. It looks good, but the characters, they've left the characters the same. As I said, I'm really surprised they've done something like this for such a hidden gem of a game that doesn't get spoken enough amongst gamers. I can't believe they've actually done it. It's really, really good. I'm really happy they've done it. And when I heard they were doing this, I thought, nah, it's going to be like something, it's not going to be great. And now I'm playing it, and they've got a skin coming out of Alan Wake 2. I just wish with the skin, I wish they had like two parts of Alan Wake skin. So in other words, you could just change your appearance to Alan Wake 1, the first game, and then you can change it to Alan Wake 2, because in the second game, Alan looks, obviously it's been a long time between games, Alan looks, different. He looks different, guys. So he's got longer hair. I wish you could do like, with certain skins like the Uncharted skin, you could do Nathan Drake, and then you can change to Tom Holland. That type of skin with the movie cut. I hope wish they could do that, where you can change the original Alan and now the new Alan. Cowboy says, haha, that's what I said about the characters when I couldn't read me. Oh yeah, okay, I get you. Yeah, as I said, the characters look mediocre. The cutscenes are 360 cutscenes because that's how the game is. It was a lazy remaster. But yeah, it's a remaster. I'm happy to play it on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. But as I said, I think Epic's done a better job than Remedy has of the actual game itself. Like, not the characters, but if you look at this right now, I think it might be a little bit clearer. Look at this chair. I think it looks better than the actual game itself. Then again, Epic's probably a bigger company. I'd say it would be.
I dreamt of the night Alice went missing. Her screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
Okay, so we've got 6 of 8 manuscripts, got 2 more to find. I guarantee we won't find them, or for some crazy reason I'll miss out, and I always do. When you put your mind to something, I can never get it done. When I don't think about doing it though, I'll pull it off. Just gotta check out, it doesn't like me venturing. So there's not much exploring you can do, so if you miss the, manuscripts or the flasks, then bad luck to you, I guess. Hopefully we can find them all.
In a dream, I found myself back at the cabin, just like the manuscript described. It felt like I was reliving a suppressed memory, a waking nightmare. This was my chance to find out what had happened to Alice.
Just looking down here, guys, just in case. The game will probably kick me back soon. Oh, remember that part of the game. Hey! All I can hear is Rick Grimes' feet. I just noticed now I'm in first person. I didn't even realize. Looking around just in case.
I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back.
Okay, last episode,
Under the
3 or 3.
influence of the dark presence, I'd written a horror story, and now my own words were tearing my world apart. It was using my story to grow stronger, to spread its darkness. But somehow some part of me had been aware enough to write my own escape into the story, a way back to Cauldron Lake, to Alice.
Thanks for calling past, Cowboy. Once again, I'm sorry I couldn't read what you were saying earlier. But yeah, once again, Cowboy, thanks for calling past. Look at that jump by Rick Grimes. What a man. It's all good, buddy. Take care, eh? That's a pretty big jump. Like, maybe not that big, but look at Rick Grimes. Look at Rick Grimes. Just takes it like a man. Hey, there's a flask just down there, guys. Let's see if we can get that. We're just heading down here. Okay, so 5 and 6, 1 more to go. As I said, I guarantee I missed the last one. I guarantee it. Hopefully not, but you know. You never know. And the boat just automatically moves. Looking around just in case there's more. What's that? Oh, that's where I came from. That's a big jump. This, once again, Rick Grimes was just in his stride. What a man. Alpha male Rick Grimes. In his venture to try to find his son Carl. Carl, where are you? Alan, have you seen Carl? I'm really happy to find this last flask. Just so I know I've got them all. Like, I think I'm overlooking. But I'm getting a little bit nervous that the game's going to come to an end and I won't have the last one. And I'll be like, damn it. Damn it. What's that up ahead? I can see something up ahead. Okay, that's not a flask. What's over here? Oh, manuscript. Don't want to take that just yet. I'm just going to look around just in case there is another flask. Just once again, I think I'm overlooking, like over exaggerating myself here because they seem to be pretty easy to see. But I'm kind of nervous that I'm going to miss them all.
The story I had written in the cabin had come true. Touched by the dark presence, I had written a horror story, but the end was still missing. The story was incomplete, and the last unfinished page of the manuscript still sat in the typewriter in the cabin study. If I could get back there, if I could read the page, then I could write my own ending to this story and save Alice.
Okay, that's 7 of 8, so just one more manuscript and one more flask. Surely I can do it. I'm a bit worried about the flasks. Manuscripts are pretty straightforward, aren't they?
Jagger was waiting for me, but I wasn't afraid. I had light on my side. I was ready. I fought Jagger with the light, shattered the darkness inside her. She was gone. But this was a horror story, and the ending had not yet been written. There'd be a price to pay.
Don't be the end now. I've still got one more flask and one more manuscript. No. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm pretty nervous I'm going to miss out on something. Phone call, guys. Bear with me for a second.
There's light and there's darkness, cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. Alice was safe, but the balance had to be kept.
Okay.
I'd taken her place, a small price to pay. Now I was trapped here, in the dark place, outside reality.
So hopefully we can find that flask, eh? Okay, guys, I'm just going to pause it up just for a second. We'll be back in just a jiffy. I'll just take this phone call for a second, and I'll be back in just a second. Okay, guys, I'm back. I do apologise for the phone call. Brookie says, game is cool. It is. It's pretty cool. As I said, the way they've done this is awesome. And you really need to play the first game of Alan Wake if you've never played it before. Really, I just can't stress it enough. It's a hidden gem of a game. Do apologise for the dogs barking in the background. They're not my dogs once again. This is a stupid neighbour. My neighbour actually looks like Pennywise. Not a joke. She looks like Pennywise. It's a she. I call her Penelope Wise. Horrible person.
If I wanted to escape, I would have to start writing again. A new story. A sequel to Departure. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
I love it. Where's my last flask and my other manuscripts? Come on, I can't finish the game like that. I guarantee it's going to happen though, eh? Okay, the manuscript.
Return by Alan Wake.
Okay, so I got all the manuscripts now, 8 of 8, but the flask, I'm missing one flask. And now I'm falling. Hopefully we find this last flask. It's dark. I don't know which way to go. Let's go this way. Come on, last flask, where are you?
The dark presence is out there. It's hunting me.
Okay, that's what Alan Wake looks like now in Alan Wake 2.
It's trying to catch me. I think it did more than once. It's stealing from me. Stealing my identity. It wants to be me. Replace me. Twisted version of me. Scratch. Mr. Scratch. It's slithering into the story. Once it's in the story, I have to use it to keep the story true. It got in. I have to make the story darker now. But that gives it power. That's bad. I don't want that. But I have no choice. It's an arms race. All right, now keep it together. Damn it. I'll be the first one to cross the finish line.
I tell you what, Alan Wake 2 looks like Rick Grimes. He kind of looks like Rick Grimes. He's got some sort of hair. Oh, I've missed the damn flask. I can't believe I missed the last flask. Where was it? Where was the last flask that I missed? Oh, well, not to worry. Okay, guys, that's been Alan Wake Flashback with Rick Grimes on Fortnite. I'd like to thank everyone for calling past the live stream today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're watching this back on my YouTube channel, let me know where the last flask was. Where did I miss it? Comment below. Let me know where it was. I can't believe I missed it. I'm bummed out now. Guys, make sure you take care of yourselves and ones you love. Don't forget to feed your pets. Say hi to your dog for me. And remember, you're perfect just the way you are. Unless you want to change, then change. Just be you, do you, and you'll be fine. Until next time, this has been Fortnite Alan Wake Flashback featuring the amazing Rick Grimes. Thank you for watching and bye for now. Ta-da!